Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is wangari.swm and welcome to my tiny minuscule corner of the internet. Today's video is for all the people who got college acceptance letters. Congratulations. I know Ivy Day and all the other days were literally like 3 days ago, so some of you have gotten into the colleges of your dreams, or just like plain gotten into any college. And I compiled a list of 10 things that I think you should be doing, especially after you get your college acceptance letter. I've gotten messages from people being like, I got in, what do I do next? And I hope this list can help you at least have an idea or a sense of what should be going through your mind at this time. First things first, and arguably the most important thing I'll tell you in this video, if there's only one thing you get, it will be this, okay? Number one, if you already know the college you're going to pick or the one that you're going to go, update your Instagram bio, okay? I don't care. People are like, oh, I think it's braggy if you do this, and personally I'm like, oh, I think you're jealous, okay? It's just celebrating your successes and telling them to the world. What's the problem? Toot your own horn. Hey, no one is going to clap for you in this world. You have to clap for yourself. Update your Instagram bio. I want to see all the bios. Harvard, 25. Columbia, 25. Babson, 25. I want to see them. Update your Instagram. Update even your Snapchat bio. If Snapchat has a bio, I don't know. Update your LinkedIn. Update your Facebook status. Goes to Harvard University. Update everything. At this right now, immediate. Don't even be shy. I know some people are like, oh, I feel shy. Shy for what? For who? The second thing that I think you need to do is read through your financial aid award letter. So for me, all the schools I got into gave me financial aid, but they were different types. There are different terms and conditions, and I think if you already have your award letter, it's really important to read through it and understand. There might be a clause in there that says you're not allowed to accept money from anywhere else. There might be a clause in there that says you're not allowed to work or something like that. And I remember Caltech gave me like a 20-page document because they wanted me to get international student loans. If you can, please avoid student loans. It's really a sector that do you want to go into the workforce with debt that cripples a lot of people? This is if it's possible for you to avoid loans. Try your best to get as much financial aid as possible. I'll make a video on how to appeal for more financial aid, but it's really important, especially with money and finances, to understand all the terms and conditions. If you don't understand, reach out to the financial aid office of the school. They are happy to help, and make sure you ask them all the questions. Don't feel shy. Ask questions. It's better to understand than to enter an agreement, it's literally an agreement with the school that you don't know what you're getting into. And then also it's important because if you didn't get as much aid as you wanted to, you can start the process of appealing for more aid. And if your aid letter hasn't come yet, that's fine. I know some colleges take some time to calculate the financial aid. It will come before you have to make your decision, so don't worry about it. The third thing that you can do that I think is really important is attend the virtual campus open days. So this used to be days where students from usually around the US would go on college tours, go around all the colleges and decide which one they want to go to. They say that when you step on a campus, you just know. But as an international student, I mean, I honestly, the one positive thing that came out of the pandemic for me was that these open days became virtual. And, as someone who lives on the African continent, I don't have the money to pay for a transatlantic flight to go and attend an open day. So at least we can take advantage of the fact that this year they're virtual. Sign up for the open day, sign up for events, go to club meetings on Zoom, go to advising meetings. I know the one for Harvard is called virtual VISITAS. Starting, I think, next week, April 12th. Don't quote me on that. Just check your email. They'll send you email updates and whatever. Sign up for Zoom meetings, meet people, look at the clubs that are there, look at the classes that are there, look at the faculty, just get a feel of the university. Some do Instagram takeovers, so follow the college's Instagram, follow their Snapchat. They have student takeovers on Snapchat and stuff like that. There are virtual tours where you can look around the campus, look around the dorms and things like that. I know for Yale it's called Bulldog Days or something. Columbia also had a really good one. I really enjoyed Columbia's. It was mostly on Instagram, but I enjoyed it. And yeah, I mean, open days can be fun. You can make friends. A lot of people also find roommates through open days. I didn't need to find a roommate or anything, but like if you meet someone like in 3 or more clubs and you be like, oh hey, yeah, where are you from? Nah, then you have a Zoom, then you become their roommate, or you meet on Facebook. I mean, why not? Number 4 is attend the international student specific orientation. So for example, for Harvard, it's called FIP, the Freshman International Program, and I did FIP the summer before my first year, and literally it was the best decision I ever made. It was so much fun. You see, the thing with like the normal open days, it's mostly geared towards domestic students because they are the overwhelming majority. But the international students program, first of all, international students are most probably going to be your immediate community because you have the most similar experiences. And then number 2, the student leaders who are like 2nd year, 3rd year, 4th years, who are international students, can give you really helpful advice because, you know, as an international, I mean, I've gone through things that a domestic student hasn't gone through, and I'll be more helpful for an incoming international student. You get what I'm saying? Also, they're really fun. International students are a vibe. I mean, I guess at Harvard they are. And I'm really sad that I'm not going to be a FIP leader this year, but it is what it is. If you're coming to Harvard or if you're thinking of, please attend FIP. It's so much fun, I swear. And other universities often have an international students orientation, so try to attend the virtual version of that if you can. It's really helpful to center yourself, learn about visa stuff, learn about shopping, learn about flights, learn about taxes and bank accounts that you'll need and stuff like that. Number 5 is look online for students to meet so that you can get an insider perspective. I've said this before, what a university gives you on their fancy websites is just a lot of fancy things to get donors and stuff. Students are the ones who can really tell you how a university is, and it's really easy to find students nowadays using social media. First of all, I'm sure everyone and their grandmother and their godmother has hashtagged the university. When people got in, they posted pictures with the I'm in, hashtag Harvard, hashtag Yale. So if you literally just put in hashtag Yale, hashtag Harvard, you'll find so many people, either incoming freshmen, incoming first years or other years. You can even put in more specific hashtags like Harvard class of 2025. There'll be, I'm sure there are Instagram groups. I remember being put into Instagram groups. I know there are a lot of Facebook groups specifically for your year. They're really helpful to meet people and learn about events and just like talk to people. And also you can find people on LinkedIn because everyone updates their LinkedIn bio immediately to put in their university. So if you just like tap in Harvard University, you'll find a long list of people, and you can reach out to them, talk to them, and, you know, just ask them, why did you pick this university? What's your experience with this university? Obviously, be courteous. Don't just like message someone rudely. Say hi and ask them about their experience. I've said this before, but I'd put it as a separate point. Join the school Facebook groups. It's really important to join Facebook groups because more people are on Facebook than Instagram, first of all. And then second of all, you get information that's not like public on the website or public on the Instagram, because sometimes they want to invite only a specific group of people and they can't just put it on their main websites or their main whatevers. And I don't think you guys have access to the university domains. Like, for example, I don't think you guys have access to the Harvard key yet, so they can't like, or the college email, so they use Facebook groups to send you guys links and information. And okay, they can use your main email and whatever, but just join the Facebook group. You'll also meet people. People will be like, oh hey, I'm opening a Zoom to just like do a escape room. If you guys want to come and hang out, come and hang out. And then, I mean, it can be kind of awkward, but it's awkward for everyone, so it's awkward in a fun way. But if you're not like a social person, you don't have to don't feel pressured to go for all the hangouts. There'll be so many. Don't feel pressured to join a group me. There'll be so many group me's. But yeah, join the Facebook groups. It's really helpful. Next thing is do your own online research on the school. One thing I found really helpful was, number 1, to watch YouTube videos on the school, whether by the school themselves, like Harvard's attempt to make YouTube videos or Yale's or whatever. or other students who go to the university. Okay, so here comes the interesting thing. I found an overwhelming majority of white domestic US YouTubers who go to these colleges, and I relate to them in no way. I watch a YouTuber and they're talking about how they feel of the campus. They're talking about how, you know, they might not attend this school because it has ivy on the walls instead of like jasmine on the walls, some ridiculous thing like that. I mean, to each their own. But side note, if you're African or if you're international and you want to start a YouTube channel as a college YouTuber, please drop your links down below. We will support each other. We need to have more people in this community. I'm struggling carrying the whole community on my back. Okay. Calm down. Okay, back to my point. Anyway, look at their website, look at their student magazines. That could be helpful. Look at their student publications. I know the Harvard Crimson, you can sign up for their newsletter. I read their newsletter every day, literally. It's so interesting. You can also go on niche.com. Niche is a place that you've heard me talk about it before, probably. They give each university grades. So they'll be like Princeton, C- in social life, B- in sports, A+ in academics, C in food, like that. So it can help you kind of get a deeper understanding of the school. Obviously, this is based on people's opinions, so take it with a grain of salt. And I think, I mean, as much information as possible is helpful, I mean, for me particularly. But yeah, to get a better feel of the school, the professors, the organizations, the clubs, the opportunities available and stuff like that, you can find a lot of it online. Next is troll through Reddit and Quora. This one is a bit risky, so proceed at your own risk, but I spent a lot of time reading through subreddits and Quora of people's opinions on these specific universities. Again, it's people's opinions, so take it with a grain of salt. But I used to go into Quora and be like, why choose Yale over Harvard? And then I'd read through people's responses, and it's often people who went to those universities or people who do like college consulting or whatever. I mean, don't base your decision on other people's opinions, but it's helpful sometimes to read what other people are thinking and get a more nuanced opinion on a specific school, especially if you're trying to decide between two or more schools. Beware, I'm reading this from my laptop, so beware, the people on this website are giving advice and making claims based on their perspectives. So if a white, middle-class, cisgender, heterosexual American man tells you to choose Yale over Harvard on a random Quora or subreddit, remember that as an international person, as a black person, as an African, as an international student, an Asian, maybe you're Arab, you're a woman, you're LGBTQ, you're non-binary, you might not relate, and your experiences will probably be totally different from this random white man on the internet. So the reasons he's giving for you to attend Yale over Harvard are probably not going to apply to you. I mean, it's helpful to read them, but don't make your decision based on other people's opinions. Take them with a grain of salt, and more importantly, do your own research so that you can make a knowledgeable decision. You know, I'm all about knowledge being power. And then the last thing, number 10, is decide which school you want to attend and commit to it. You know, I'm just going to end this video by saying, just come to Harvard. You know, I mean, who needs to go to Yale, that school in New Haven? No one. If you're trying to decide between Harvard and Yale, I mean, I'm about to put in my pitch here. I'm going to make a video where I talk about all the things I like about Harvard. Just tell you why you should pick this university over all the others, because, you know, it's the best. I mean... yeah, that's the end of this video. Those are 10 things I think would really be helpful if you start thinking about now that you have your acceptance letter. Once again, congratulations for getting into a school. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. You guys have sent me such nice messages on Instagram, and it's truly my pleasure to help any of you or to be a motivation or an influence on how you applied or why you applied or when you applied or even if you applied. Feel free to DM me. My social media will be somewhere on the screen. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Okay, thanks, bye.
I do better things with